We're going to work on assembling your puzzle cube parts. So there's two example parts to download, so go ahead and download those. Once you have them downloaded, you can go into Fusion and find the upload folder. Go to your downloads, find the orange and the blue example files, and go ahead and click open. Then you can go ahead and click upload. Once the files have been uploaded, you can right click over here and say insert into current design. And we'll insert both the blue part and the orange part into our current design. And you can move the parts away from each other. And then we're ready to go ahead and work on joining the parts together. So if you look at the two parts I have here, they fit together right like this in the part. And so one of the things that we're going to need to do is to rotate this blue part so that this edge can fit underneath this edge in the orange part. And so I'm just going to click the move and copy command, select that part. I'll make sure that I have components selected here, and I'll select this part, and then I can rotate it. And so I'm going to rotate this part 180 degrees. And I can go ahead and click OK and reset the position. So if you need to move your parts around to get them closer to the correct position, remember that you can do that by selecting the move command and then rotating them. So my two parts are going to fit together similar to this. We will be using the joint command to put the parts together. So I'll go up here and select the joint command. In this case, I'm going to try to line up this edge of the part with this edge of the part. And so if I zoom into that part, I notice I get my little cursor that has the direction on it. I'm going to select that joint, and notice that the blue line is pointing out for that axis. I'll come down here and I will select this corner so the blue line lines out just like that is on that axis. And so I can see that that doesn't quite look correct, so I'll go ahead and click flip component, and sometimes it will flip that in the right direction for you depending on how you have your part selected. And so you will be using these different rigid joints to assemble all of your puzzle cube parts. And so once I've done that, I can see that these two parts are hooked together. One other thing that I'll do is come in here to my blue part, and I'm going to say that I want it to be grounded. And so I'll click ground for my blue part. And what that will do is it will make the blue part grounded, so I won't be able to move these around anymore. And so that's a good way to check your parts and make sure that they are hooked together and constrained correctly.